Hey guys, this is going to be my first video in a series of videos that I'm planning to do in the future called Lexy's Hair Q&A. So what's pretty much going to happen is I've been collecting all your questions that you've left me on YouTube, Facebook, Soompi forums and everything like that, and in each video I'll be going through about 5 to 10 questions and just answering them through that video rather than just writing and replying each comment and so on like that. So hope this helps you all out, and if you have more questions just remember to leave them on my YouTube and then I'll probably pop in my next video. So let's get started with the first question. Okay, so with the thinning scissors, they can be good and bad. If you're cutting your hair yourself, then I'll probably recommend you just using your thinning scissors to go through it, because what happens is if you use these normal scissors, you'll normally tend to get a really blunt line, or it's really unnatural. At least if you use the thinning scissors, you can just keep on kind of chopping it away and it'll kind of give you that jaggedy look. In terms of with hairdressers, a lot of people are a bit worried with thinning scissors used on their hair because sometimes hairdressers go a little bit overboard and they just thin out too much, so that's understandable. However, used correctly, thinning scissors do give a very good result. I use them on a lot of my clients and they seem happy with it and fine with it. So yeah. So it's actually pretty easy. Pretty much all you need is a strong hold hairspray, and if you find that today is going to be windy or you're going to do anything like the running or anything like that, just spray a lot more. I'm pretty sure you guys see in my other videos I always tend to spray a lot of hairspray in my hair. I use this hairspray, so it's Gold. It's a pretty good strong hold, and a lot of salons in Australia use it too. Like I said, just keep it 30 centimeters away from your hair, that way you get an even distribution of the spray going through. If you spray too close, you'll find it just get really puffy. It's not a definite exact answer, but normally you'll be fine with about 4 to 5 inches. Like in my first video, my hair was a bit shorter at that time, and I only went through the waving process twice. So the shorter hair you have, just wave it less, so do it twice, but when your hair starts growing out, like my hair length at the moment, it's about that much. I go through it 4 times just to make it look a bit more wavy. Okay, so in terms of heat, normally on average, a lot of hair straighteners are about 180 degrees Celsius. I use the GHD one, which is about, I believe, 220. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't have a heat setting. But yeah, a lot of probably the cheaper hair straighteners, they probably only go up to about 150. But that shouldn't really give you a problem, because what you can do is if your hair straightener is lower heat, you just need to go, when you do your wave, you just need to go through a bit more slowly, and that way it allows the heat to kind of go through your hair. If your hair straightener is a lot more hot, then obviously you go through a bit more faster because too much heat is going through your hair, so you can actually glide that through more faster. So that's pretty much the different results and process you can get with different heat settings. To be honest, I don't really use any hair treatments or products to keep my hair healthy at all. Pretty much because my hair is quite straight. It's just got a tiny little wave tinge to it, and yeah. But pretty much, if you blow dry your hair downwards, like I do in my other videos, I kind of blow it down and up. But when you blow dry it downwards, what happens is it actually tames the frizz down, and it will make your hair look a little bit more smoother and silkier. And also when you go through the hair straightener kind of smooths out all those frizzes and everything like that too. So that gives you a more shinier result anyway. But normally with guys, unless you got extremely curly dry hair, which I know a lot of my clients sometimes have, I just normally tell them to use a little bit more conditioner. Use a smoothing one, and if you find it's still a bit dry, you can actually get a hair serum. So I recommend Hairstyles. It's a bit of a pricey range. For guys, you can get a more cheaper range. You don't really need anything too expensive, to be honest. And just pop that on damp hair before you blow dry, and then you'll find that it feels a lot more smoother and more silky as you go. Unfortunately, if you have straight hair, you won't really be able to get it wavy without the use of heat, unless you get your hair chemically permed. Mainly because the heat serves as a way to set your hair in a different texture. So with curly hair people, they'll need heat to make it look more straighter, and vice versa. So with straight hair people, they'll need heat to change it to wavy or something like that. And yeah, probably if you've got natural wavy hair, you can get away with putting mousse in your hair, and then just kind of placing it in place while you head off, and they'll kind of dry and define a bit. But it depends on the people and their hair texture. Sometimes it can look a bit messy and everything like that. But obviously with something like my hair texture that I use for my wavy, you would need heat. Okay, so the hair straightener that I used in my photo shoot video, it's actually from Korea. The brand is called Create. It's a type of straightener that they call over there called volume straightening. So normally with the volume straighteners, the plate is flat like that, but with the volume one, the plate is actually a little bit curved, and it's more thinner. So that way when you straighten it through, it kind of curves in a bit to give you that little bounce, that little curl there to give you the volume. So I get asked this question a lot on the Simply forums. To be honest, I really don't recommend you describing your hair to your hairdresser of what you want, just by saying that it's layered at the top or on the side or something like that, it just doesn't really help, because there's so many different types of layering techniques and texturizing techniques that hairdressers can use. And also another factor is that the hair length is a big factor in the style. So just by saying that to your hairdresser wouldn't know what hair length would be needed and what you want and everything like that. So I recommend, actually I 100% recommend that you bring a picture in of what you want to the hairdresser, and that way they can take a look at that, and they can take a look at your own hair also and come up with a style. And if it is doable for your hair, because every hair is different and everybody's face structure is different and hair texture is different, no one's going to have the exact same haircut and no one's going to suit every single hairstyle. But as long as you bring that picture into your hairdresser, they would be able to come up with the best solution for you, and you would probably get the best result. So thanks guys for watching my first video on my Q&A series. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave it on my YouTube page and everything like that. Just comment it through. And I apologize. I noticed that I say I and a lot during the whole video. But yeah, I just did it again. And I sometimes do mutter a little bit, so I apologize for that. I'm still a little bit awkward in front of the video camera, but just bear with me for a little bit longer. But yeah, so I'll probably see you guys with another video in the next 1 to 2 days.